everyone, and welcome back to the BWF1 podcast. Unfortunately, our last two podcast recordings haven't been saved, which is very annoying. But hopefully, we are back.
Hopefully.
If this wants to save, I think I've used.
His brain power to figure out the issue.
If there even is much in there. Um, yeah.
Let's just get right into it then. Let's start off with race predictions as normal. I've got P20, DNF, and I've got science. You right there?
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like he hasn't been too bad. His race in Imola was quite good. I think he grabbed a nice P8, where with Albon grabbed a huge P5 for the team. I think they're not really contested for fifth in the championship anymore. No. But yeah, I don't think it's going to click for him in Monaco. A very tight track,
Yeah,
as we know.
you kind of need to get a good qualifying spot to have a good race. And
Yeah.
at the moment, so Williams, almost like the Ferrari, is very good on long distance, like the
Yeah.
race, and the
Qualifying
is just not it.
So, you?
Well, might as well go through all of my DNFs.
How
Even
many you
there's
got?
gee, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 DNFs.
Jeez Louise,
And
six.
there's 2 teams that had double DNFs. We've got Lando, Pierre, Alex, Albon, Carlos, Kimi, and George all DNFing.
Yeah.
My thing is Lando, I think it's gonna Albon, after having a good race weekend, wants to come flying in at turn one.
Yeah.
Forgot that Monaco's Monaco and you can't really make overtakes.
Yeah.
Comes flying in, forgets how brakes work, goes flying into the pack and just takes everyone out.
Like a torpedo.
Not Danny Kvyat.
I've also got another DNF, only one. I've only got two DNFs. I'm like, you're six. That's Behrman. I think it's going to be a very tight track for the rookies. Especially ones that you good there, mate? Especially ones that must be, especially one that's in a Haas. It doesn't make life any easier for him. Jeez. I'll go to my P15 then. Lawson last. I think he's just trying to not crash the car. Because at this point he might even get dropped mid-season for a Yumi Owasa or something like that.
That would be funny as if he did.
Red Bull after two races drop after 12 races not in F1. 17th, I've got Colapinto. He didn't have a very good weekend in Imola. It was his first race back.
He either crashed where Senna crashed or where Rotzenberger crashed. Because I know that Sonoda either crashed it. I think he crashed, like Colapinto crashed where Senna crashed.
Yeah.
And then
Sonoda
Yuki crashed where Rotzenberger crashed.
Yeah.
Which is a bit weird, given it might be the last time Imola's ever raced.
Do they not have a contract?
Well, it's like predicted to get kicked off.
Oh, is
Or
it?
something like that.
Oh, I haven't heard about that.
It's all been all over TikTok.
Anyway, 16th is Stroll. He's actually been very good this year, surprisingly. He's been outperforming his teammate, but
Fine.
if you looked at the thumbnail, you'd see that this weekend he is not.
Not in our opinion.
Yeah, not in our opinion.
Obviously, that doesn't make Stroll a better driver.
No. 15th, I've got the first Sauber Bortoletto. Also in a Sauber, it's going to be very tight for him. I still think he's the second best rookie on the grid, only behind Antonelli. And
personally, I would put Behrman up there, but
yeah,
in terms of right now.
14th, I've got his teammate Hulkenberg. Oh, stop coughing.
I'm sorry.
14th Hulkenberg. I think he's too experienced to crash around
Yeah.
tracks like these.
Given last year.
Given last year, yeah. That wasn't really his fault though.
No, he just kind of got caught.
He got caught up with Perez and Magnussen.
No,
I think
Magnussen was the one who got caught up.
Oh, I thought it was Hulkenberg.
Anyway,
Anyway, it was Perez.
finally, I get to talk again. Liam Lawson is my P14.
Last.
Yeah, last in terms of race finishes. He just falls off the face of the earth, I reckon.
Yeah, just gets lapped twice, probably. I'll go to 13th now. I've got Hadjar, another rookie, finishing in the bottom half of the grid. He's also been surprisingly good this year.
People are saying he's gonna go up to Red Bull.
Yeah. I said that in the first podcast back, but then it didn't get saved. So.
No, like there's like leaks that's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
I reckon if
I think
by-
they need to get
by-
Snowder time.
yeah,
Or just
Unless-
even Liam Lawson time. I couldn't care less who it was. Just give them time.
yeah, Sonoda should see out the end of the season, and
Yeah.
if he doesn't, I think he's leaving.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where he's leaving. If he doesn't see the Red Bull seat to the end of the season, he's gone.
Unless they can work out some sort of deal that.
Yeah, unless he's staying for the money.
Or that he stays and that they'll work the car around him and whenever they give up on Max.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro. I don't know what is. I don't know what it is.
What's in the air today?
I don't know. Crap.
Your 13th?
My 13th, Lance Stroll.
Lancelot?
So Lancelot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about it. Can't really
Very
enough to think.
Very difficult track for him.
Yeah, I just don't. I can see him doing well in big tracks. I can't see him well doing over good distance tracks.
P12, I've got Ocon. I don't know. The hat isn't
the best.
The hat
podium,
isn't
baby.
great. What the hell was that?
What the hell? What the hell?
What the hell, Burton? What the hell, Brian James?
Thank God since this.
Your P11.
My P11 is going to be Fernando Alonso. I think he just
bit low for where we qualified him. Spoiler alert.
I think he just gets toppled in turn one.
Yeah, toppled.
Gets touched.
Yeah.
Huh?
Anyway, my P11's. Did I say?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't said my P11. Have I?
Yes.
Wait, did you say your P12? No, you didn't say your P12.
Oh, far out. Isaac Hadger.
Yeah.
No, I said Isaac.
No, you said Lance. I said Isaac.
Anyway, forget about it.
So your P11's Alonso, my P11's Sonoda, who we were just talking about. Bit iffy.
Bit iffy.
I think he's going to struggle with qualifying, especially with a car that he's not fully used to.
But also, it's not worked around him, it's working on Max.
Yeah. And yeah, that's it. Exactly. It's a completely different driving style, and going around such a tight circle where there's no margin for error.
Yeah.
It's going to be definitely.
I reckon they should give him a different car. No. So
you know how much engineering they have to put into that? Just give him a whole different car. Just put him in the V car then.
No, that's not. You see how well he did in the V car. He got like P6 in Australia. I wish you saw that.
Yeah.
He got P6 in Australia in a car that wasn't worked around anyone.
Yeah.
But then as soon as he'd gone to
Quit the yapping.
No. As soon as he's arguably gone to the better team, but has worked around Max, he's fallen off a cliff. I'm sorry, it's not acceptable.
It's not acceptable.
It's not acceptable.
P10, I'll just say it since you don't want to say it. P10, I've got Pierre Gasly, the third best driver.
Pierre Gasly! I sent you that one photo. They put that on their Insta.
Which one?
for anyone who watches Insta or even has Insta.
I don't see it. How far?
I sent it to you. It was this like still picture of third best driver.
Yeah, third fastest. Yeah. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah,
Yeah.
got it. Yeah. Alright. Back to it. Your P10.
Finally scoring points in Formula One.
Rookie?
Rookie. Maybe he'll have a cry like Russell did.
Don't think so.
Gabriel.
Because I don't think it's taken him 3 years to score points. Oh, Russell, bro. What a human being.
So why it took him that long?
P9, I've also got this drive falling off the face of the earth. Fernando Alonso. Still points, first points of the year, which is quite surprising, honestly.
Yeah.
Considering a lot of people are saying next year is his year to get number 3. Win 33. Retire. WDC number 3. Yeah. What?
She said number 3.
I said win 33.
Yeah.
Hey, you're P9.
My P9 is Nico.
Every time.
Because this is better like that.
It's not. But so Sauber double points. You think they're gonna like have good pace?
They're gonna have
You think
absolute blinder of a weekend.
So you think they're gonna somehow qualify top 10, both of them, and then they just become as wide as the track. No one goes through.
Yeah.
A bit of a Alonso Hungary 2021 job.
Yeah, easily see that.
Fair enough. P8, I've got Hamilton.
Lewis, Hamilton.
In the Ferrari. Yeah, I still believe that he's what? You would have seen the crazy argument that us two had.
If they even watch it.
If they could watch it. If they could. Anyway.
And I wonder.
I don't think, because his qualifying hasn't been great this year, and I don't see him having enough racecraft to be able to cut his way through the field.
Nah. Don't see it in. At least Ferrari keeping him 8th. He said he wanted an 8th. He's 8th. P8 is SD Bestie, baby.
Podium in what? 23. That's a long time ago.
That's what?
2 years.
2 years.
Hasn't felt that long.
Damn. Wait, no, he got a podium in Brazil
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying in Monaco.
Oh, in Monaco, yeah.
Yeah. Wowee. P7, the hometown hero, Charles Leclerc.
Look, I hope he fall off that chair. It would have been so funny.
Yeah,
if you fall off the chair, that's getting clipped and put on YouTube.
How?
Just clip it.
Yeah, but there's no evidence. I could just... and they'll think I fell off the chair.
I'm gonna clip that now.
Go on, go for it.
Go for it, buddy boy.
Your P7? Come on. Chop.
Sorry.
Stop playing with your knife.
It was Franco Colapinto.
Wowee.
Has a
P7.
Has an absolute blinder of a weekend.
Yeah. So scores points in his second race, like what happened in his second race last year.
Yeah.
Both in street circus as well. Both outperforming their teammates. Stop cutting your phone case.
Sorry.
Why do I have to tell you after that? P6. You had this man DNFing. I've got him scoring bulk points again.
Which man?
Alexander Albon.
Damn.
What? He scored P5 last week ahead of both one Ferrari.
Yeah, get your facts right.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not used to Ferrari being high on the good. What?
I'm not used to Lane McLaren doing this well.
Just who's your P6?
My no.
Who's your P6?
My P6 is Yuki. I reckon he finally has a decent weekend because the car will be worked around him.
Sure, buddy. Keep dreaming.
Still cutting yourself.
I'm not. I'm dicing myself.
Same for the thing. Anyway.
My P5, Max Verstappen.
Verstappen.
I think he's gonna do 8. Not
8.
not great considering he just won in Imola, but
Yeah, I think it's that thing of if you don't get pole, you don't get anywhere.
Yeah. I think Lando's gonna be, because I've got Lando 4th. I think he's gonna be determined enough to keep Verstappen behind at all costs.
Yeah.
And
don't worry about it. Forget about
your P5 and 4?
My P5 and 4. My P5, I have a shocker. Well, not a shocker, but I have a shocking choice. I have.
Yeah?
Fucking there.
What did I do?
Do you know what you do?
No, just say your P5.
My P5 is Oliver Bowman.
Oliver Bowman.
He has an absolute blinder of a weekend. Just drives the grid away.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Is this what he's gonna? Is he gonna get called up for the Ferrari for that and
Nah.
replace Hamilton?
Nah.
And Hamilton's gonna be driving in a house and get a win.
My P4 is Charles Leclerc.
Cool. Cool, I guess.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh wait, we both have him finishing, which is
Yeah.
be 2 years in a row.
Oh, yeah.
After not finishing like 5 years in a row.
I don't know how he managed that.
I know.
We need Oscar to win the world championship. Oscar World Championship.
Oh.
Eight.
Alright, P3. First podium of his career.
Wow.
In the
Mercedes.
Mercedes. Kimi Antonelli.
Wow.
Wait.
What?
Microphone.
Doesn't matter. It's not here.
Doesn't matter?
It's not even here.
Where is the microphone?
I don't know. My dad has it.
I've got this thing.
You're not using that.
Anyway, Kimi Antonelli on the podium, baby. I think it was hard. It was a heartbreak last week, DNF in Imola.
Yeah,
but I think this week he's gonna be determined. He's gonna put his heart in.
He's gonna go for it.
He's sending it, lads. I probably don't have him. Oh, when do I? Alright, yeah. I think he's gonna make a couple places up in first turn, and with it being 2 pit stops minimum now, I think that will spice up the grid a little bit.
Yeah.
Your P3?
My P3.
Yeah.
Is Max Verstappen. I reckon he qualifies alright.
Let's see. Where do we have him qualify?
Third. So
we had it, yeah, that seems about right.
Yes.
P2. And we both got this. Oscar.
What's that?
Oscar Piastri.
But
he didn't
both
win.
Have different P1s.
Yeah. He didn't.
Arguable P1s.
He didn't win last week, which would have been cool because it would have been his 4th straight. But he didn't.
We can't have nice things in our house.
Why are you yabbling on about?
I don't know, bro. Do you know that? Have you never heard that saying?
Yes, but it's such a random time to bring it up.
Right, sorry. Jeez.
P1. I'll start off.
Because yours is less controversial.
George Russell.
must be
He's hitting that T pose, and it's gonna look so hard. It's
in
gonna
front of the
and it's
Prime
gonna be
Minister.
like Daniel Ricciardo's one where he's standing on the car and he's like that, you know, that one? Before he jumps in the pool.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Oh yeah, he's gonna T pose into the pool. He's gonna belly flop into the pool with his shirt off.
It's the Red Bull pool, not the
Oh.
Mercedes pool.
Or he's gonna jump in the ocean. Like Charles. Yeah.
Anyway,
Your
my
P1
P1, which practically already been given away from the
thumbnail.
thumbnail, is Lewis Hamilton. He has a blind over the
I
weekend.
cannot do that. That's wild.
Not pole, but close enough.
Where do we have him sitting? Oh, jeez, Louise. So, I'll rapid fire through the quality predictions now, as I do. Set me up. Throw a lob.
Throw a lob.
Yeah.
Chuck you a lob.
Go.
What am I saying? This is your rapid fire.
Count it.
Oh, sorry about that. 3, 2, 1.
Out in Q1, we have Lando Norris, D and Essing, P19, Lance, and then Hadjar, Bortoletto, and Sainz. Q2 gone is Lawson, Hulkenberg, Colapinto, Ocon, and Albon. In the final stretch of Q3, we have Russell, Behrman, Hamilton, Sonoda, Antonelli, Leclerc, Piastri, Verstappen, Gasly, and from the thumbnail, we have Fernando Alonso taking pole position back on top of the grid. But before I say anything, I've got George Russell winning. He qualified P10 in our opinion. And you've got Hamilton winning. He qualifies P8. Think about that.
How about nah?
How about nah, he reckons. Alright, this is your bit.
Alright, exit ticket. Thanks to everyone. Try that again. Exit ticket. Thanks to everyone who listened through our podcast. Hopefully, this one gets saved. You'll know if you're listening to it. And we can upload it. We'll stop emoting on me. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we will see you next week because it will be the last race of this triple header.
Who is it? What is it? What race?
I'll
have a look.
Because
Spain, 1st of June.
It'll be the is it last
triple header. Yeah.
No, but it'll be the last.
Yeah, last triple header, and then it's Canada in 2 weeks, and then it's Austria in 2 weeks, and then and then UK right after.
No, let me talk. It'll be the last one. Let me tell you something. It will be the last one in Barcelona, I think.
Yes, that's what I just said. Anyway, goodbye to you all.
Goodbye.